We can only see the front of the face in this case. In actuality, the face is three-dimensional, and in order to avoid confusion, I'll add lines to the sides to understand that the face is three-dimensional. I will also add dimension to the nose on both sides and create longer eyebrows, mimicking the hair growth. Let's imagine that she has some hair growth, and because the brows are uneven, I will work on her eyebrow symmetry as well. I will begin by finding the middle of her face by going through the middle of the nose and the center of her cupid's bow and connect the dots through her face. Next, I will try to find where her eyebrows begin to create an even eyebrow head on both sides. From both sides, I will use the ratio measurement tool and find where the beginning of the better eyebrow is. Let's use her left eyebrow because it's not too far or too close to the center of her face. I'm marking it with a line and now measuring the distance from the brow head to the center of the face. Now I'm recreating that on the other side. I am marking the beginning of the brow and creating a line on this side as well. Next, I will find the peak of the brow by connecting the iris of the eye with the cupid's bow. Another method is to use the edge of the eye. It depends on how wide the face is and the direction of hair growth. Usually, people have enough hairs on the peak and we can see their natural shape. In order to keep the most natural shape of the brow, I will measure each eyebrow's peak and connect either through the iris of the eye or the edge of the eye. In this case, I'll connect the peak through the iris of the eye, and because I'm doing this on the left side, I'll do that also on the right side. Let's see how this works. And now recreate that on her right side. Find the iris of the eye and the cupid's bow and connect the dots. Next, I will find the tail of the brows by connecting the cupid's bow with the edge of the eye. And this is what it's going to look like. Now I'll repeat the same process on the other side. Now we have found all of the vertical lines, and it's time to find the 3 horizontal lines. One of the most important lines to create is by connecting the peaks of the brows. For this, I am connecting the peaks with a line, and if necessary, I will have to consider how I can raise or lower the peaks. I also have to find the thickness of the eyebrow by connecting the tops of the heads and the bottoms of the heads. That is the thickness of the eyebrow. As you can see, I am connecting the tops of the heads and the bottoms of the heads. Now we have to pay attention to the crossing at the peaks where the lines connect. We have to look at the bottom rectangle where we need to connect the bottom and the top angles with the crossing at the peaks. I am connecting the 3 dots, and it's okay if they don't connect perfectly. What's most important is to connect the bottom point with the top point. I am marking this line with a red pen because this will be the top of the eyebrow body. I'm doing the same on the other side by connecting the 3 dots. I'm marking this with the red pen once again to mark the top line of the body. Next, we have to find the bottom line of the eyebrow body. I am connecting this bottom point of the brow head with the point below the peak where the lines intersect. I am connecting the lines with the red pen on both sides of the face. The next step, we will be discussing the design of the brow tails.